I'm representing for the old folks, the bold folks, the trailblazers that had nothing but cards and dice. These baby video game masters, they can sit and cry, cause we was skinning oaks before you was at least cyberdogs and fellow Minecrafters and fellow mine squatches all over the world. This is Delacabot once again with Delacabot Presents Let's Play Minecraft 1.81 Hardcore. And you know what that means. If I mess up and I die, it's over with. No coming back. Well, since the last time I got together with you guys, I have been hard at work trying to get these villagers protected from the evil zombie hordes. And let me just step on out and show you what I have been up to. So the first thing I've done is I've established a nice big field of crops, because that is the one thing that was not present here in the village, was a farm. I've also cleared out all the trees along the river's edge here to ensure we don't end up with zombies or skellies or anything camping along here. You can see that over here the foliage is just disappearing now. So I just wanted to step over and see if there's anything to pick up, like apples. Aha, apples. And I have managed to find a couple of sheep in the general neighborhood, as well as these cows over here. And they don't know it yet, but we are about to make some lunch the hard way. There we go. Would not be heartbroken if I got some hides out of it. Right now I'm completely without armor. But until our crops have grown, we've got to have food. And so far, I've been sleeping through the nights to protect the villagers. There, we got to hide. And so I think when the sun sets on this particular night, my goal is going to be doing some spider hunting. Because if I can manage to come up with a couple of string, of course, I can get a fishing rod going. And that's important for a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is food. But of course, fishing potentially can get us hooked up with some saddles, of course, because we might accidentally catch a saddle. We could come up with some enchanted stuff. You never know. So the fishing can be very good and very useful. Is it piggies? Yeah, we got some piggies up over there. All right. Well, that's good to know, because that's kind of what I wanted to find out, is how far we'd have to travel. So we've got some pigs there. We've got some sheep down on the other end. Lots and lots of horses. By golly, I think we're looking pretty good here. And the burros, by the way. There's some burros over here, discovered as I was playing here a few minutes ago. But I think this is the correct direction back home. If you've just joined me for this series, this is only the second episode. And I was very fortunate to find a village comprised of only 2 buildings, which I thought was pretty epically cool, simply because I've only ever run into a single building village once, and that was when I very first started playing, literally my first time playing Minecraft back in 1.47. Or no, actually that was 1.3.2. Holy cow. That was a long time ago. But, so I think it's pretty cool and decided to stay. So what I have done is I've cleared away the tall grass to get lots of seeds, gotten some light up, put in the garden, and I have double fenced things here to keep our villagers safe, because just a single fence, of course, a zombie can reach over it and punch you in the face. So by creating the double fence, it helps protect them from that. I've also been propagating the sugar cane down here, because one of these villagers does trade paper for, or does trade emeralds for paper. And as you can see, I've also been slowly but surely, as I dig, filling in or covering over the big ravine here, so that once we're able to, open up this space so that it's a space I can build in, the villagers won't be falling down there. In the process, of getting the stone and stuff I need to do that, I've cut myself a nice double stair that's tall enough for the horses to come up, so that if they should decide they want to come up out of here, they can do so. It becomes a matter of choice instead of them just being trapped. And I have not done any major mining yet, but I will be mining down here when it all begins. So that is what I have been up to this point. So I'm going to hop back up here. And I was going to head over this way and see if I might be able to find some cows on this side as well, because I really would like to get enough hide to get at least some leather armor going. And quite frankly, the only source of guaranteed leather around here are the horses. And I know that would distress some of my viewers if I started massacring all the horses. Because that's one thing you do need to bear in mind. While it can be a little bit morally difficult, the simple fact is that every horse you kill is guaranteed to give you a hide. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. Alright, just make sure I'm keeping my bearings here so I can find my way back. There's some cows. Go over here, see if we can get a few more hides. So the iron that I collected in the previous episode, I used to create a bucket and an iron pick, because I wanted to make sure I could set up a permanent water source and make sure that the garden would function properly. And so that seemed like the best bet at that time. And of course an iron sword for the whackification of various kind of critters. There's some hides. I hear you, Zambi. Where are you? And more burrows there. Awesome. So we've got a lot of burrows in the area. A lot of burrows. Hello, Zambi. Give me your tasty XP. Thank you. Or a tater. That's what I could use. A zombie tater. Get some potatoes going. Or some carrots going. Wow, where are you guys coming up out of? Don't you set me on fire, you butt. You set me on fire. Alright. Where are they coming out of? I wonder if I've got a spawner right under here. Wouldn't that be epic? Down here they're coming from? I think they're coming from down in here. I don't have any torches with me, so I'm not going to go very far. I've been playing a lot of Terra Firmacraft, and if you, yeah, what's up? We're gonna see if we can pull him up into the light here. I've been playing a lot of Terra Firmacraft, and of course, it's incredibly difficult. And so this all seems so terribly safe and easy. That's why I'm playing hardcore, because after playing Terra Firmacraft, I need a little more challenge in my Minecraft. Alright, well, I'm gonna set a pillar to mark this spot, because I think we might possibly have a spawner there. Hopefully I won't kill myself in the process. Ouch! There we go. Alright, head back to the house, which is that way, I think. Yeah, because they're the hills we saw as we were coming in. And the animals. Chicken. Hello, chickens. I will eventually bring some of you home, but for now, got to do this the old-fashioned way. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we've got lots of livestock around here. That's fantastic, and I think it's this way to get back to our place. It's at minus 300, minus 300, which is pretty convenient. That's pretty easy to remember. But alright, so there's the sun setting. That helps me orient. I like to normally play with the John Smith Technician's Remix because it's got better skies, which of course gives us a North Star. But unfortunately, you can only do that with Optifine, and Optifine was really causing some major lag problems with my machine, which of course is wacky because Optifine is supposed to do just the opposite. But which way? That's west, so I think this way. Excuse me there, guys. Or not. Well, let's F3 here and see. There we go. And that way. And that way. Alright, there we go. Had to get oriented and make sure I could find my way back to the house before the sun sets. There we go. The big trees I planted. Planted some of them close together so they'd, get big foliage, because then they'd look different than the other trees in the area. Help me find my way back when I wander away from the house. But like I say, minus 300 for this village. And while I'm thinking about it, once I get to safety, what I'll do is I'll do /seed, and we'll get the seed for this map. Because honestly, I don't remember what I put in the box for the random seed generation. In fact, I think I may have just left it in the hands of Minecraft. But I'll get you guys a seed here so that if you guys want to come to -300, where this neat little 2-building village is, you guys can find it. Hello, guys. Hang on 1 second here. Okay, let's see if we can do this. See, /seed. So there you go, guys. 13477666039. 13477666039. That is a seed I'm using, and it is -300, more or less, to get to this location. But we're going to let the bad guys spawn tonight. I've been sleeping through the night for the sake of the villagers. But, like I said, if we're going to get any string, we eventually got to let the spiders spawn. See how we're doing here. They kept going up the steps and jumping over the fence right here, so I had to double hide the fence so the villagers wouldn't escape and get themselves myrtleized. Come on, mobs. Well, I guess we must consider it to be properly lit, because they're not spawning in the area here. Well, I guess nothing for it. Let's get some food cooked, because I can't go out there and fight in this kind of condition. Excuse me, ladies. Pardon me. No. I know you want your hides, but I need to cook my food here. Let's see. There we go. Get the steak cooked up. And we have 14 hides. Even though I'd really love to trade these hides with her, I think we're actually better off using them to do some basic armor for the moment here. And I guess we'll do a helmet. Pants and chest plate give the most protection, but really don't have the stuff to do those. So dump this stuff out here and see how our food is coming along. Excuse me. Thank you. Yes, some yummy steak. Get in my belly, as Rendog would say. Toss those in there. Get them on my inventory, and there we go. Give us a few moments to get our heal on, and then I believe it's going to be time to go spider hunting. This is going to get pretty scary. No doubt about that. Every time I see his flash of green, I think I've got a creeper in the building. Huh. I'm just not seeing mobs out there. I can't have it that well lit. Alright, where are you mobs? Time to live a little dangerously. Spider, spider, spider. Oh, I hear you. Oh, being sneaky. Yeah, sneaky. Nope, no string off of that one. He was gonna ambush us. Good thing he made a noise. A couple of creepers over there. Don't want to tangle with them right now. Where are ya, mobification? Apparently I've got it lit pretty good. Oh, I was hoping he'd drop us a bow, but I guess not. Let's see. Here, monsters, monsters, monsters. If I were the king of the forest. Oh, I hear a Spidey. Let's hop up here so he doesn't knock us down into the ravine. How's it going? But as you can see, by doing double wide fences, it Keeps the zombies from being able to reach them from the other side of the fence. There we go, little XP. Yeah. Get my squatch on. There you are. That's enough string to make a fishing rod, and that's ultimately what I was after, is enough string to make a fishing rod. Because with some patience and some fishing, we shall fish up a saddle. And then I'll tame me a horse, do some traveling, see what we can find out. Watch out, horsey. Ha ha ha, took you out. Wrecked him. Darn near killed him. Okay, this is going to get ugly. I may have just made a very bad error in judgment. Ziggity, zaggity, ziggity, zaggity, ziggity, zaggity. Alright, backed away enough. Now I can take him on one at a time. Ooh, look at him. He's in full gear like that. Oh, don't get greedy and die. Don't get greedy and die. Don't get greedy and die. Whoosh. Okay. Whew. That was close. Well, no, actually, that wasn't close at all. I'm doing better than I thought. I figured that would take me down to practically nothing. There we go. A little bit of excitement. Charge. Gonna ambush me a skelly. Ha ha ha. Jumped right over you, dude. Oh. Fancy moves, but not fancy enough. There we go. Yeah, and just got a bow out of the deal. That's good enough for me. Time to head back to the home front. Get away from me, creeper. Managed to get myself enough string for a fishing rod and got myself a bow. I am perfectly satisfied now. In we go. And one thing to be aware of, if you set up double fences like this, it is still close enough for a creeper to walk up to the other side and detonate. That is one thing to be aware of if you use the double fence method like I do. But alright, my friends, fishing rod in the works. That makes me happy. Probably got some sticks over here, yeah? Yeah. There we go. So let's make a fishing rod and get this bow in our inventory. I am so happy that we picked up a bow out of that. There we go. Fishing rod. And enough string left over to make a second bow when this one gives up the ghost. That was well worth the risk right there. That was well worth the risk. Fantastic. Let's see if we can just sleep through the last couple minutes here. Beautimus, beautimus, beautimus. I am so pleased. That was utterly worth the effort. Now let's see if we can avoid getting blown up by a creeper. Time to go down to the old fishing hole. See if we can catch a saddle. And right at dawn here, we've actually got a better chance of catching some good loot. So I just got to make sure we don't have a creeper come rolling up on us. But we've got, I don't know, 5 minutes, I suppose, before, my normal amount of recording time has passed. And so I'm just going to enjoy throwing my line in the water here for a moment. Make sure that this is deep enough to properly fish. If not, I'll have to dig it out some, but I believe it is. Oh, look at that. Right off the bat, guys. Unbreaking 3, Lure 3, Luck of the Sea 3. Now, because it's got all those things stacked up on it, it's actually going to catch a lot of fish and a lot of junk. The way the enchantments work out, that'll actually get in the way of catching good loot. But when it comes to, let's say we want to catch glass bottles or wood bowls, you know, leather hides and things like that, we'll actually catch a lot of them with that fishing rod. Too bad there's not a way to pull lure off of there, because Luck of the Sea is the enchantment actually that I want for catching good stuff. But I've got my particles turned down. Aha, look at that. You guys saw it yourself. Holy crap. First cast, picked up a enchanted fishing rod. Second cast, picked up my saddle. Yeah, buddy. I wish I'd have bought a lottery ticket. You know what the odds of that are? Jump and gee. Holy cow, I'm going to catch one more here. And I think it's time to go tame a horse. You know, it's right at dawn, you have a better chance of catching loot, you know, as sunrise and sunset, and also during rainstorms. But, yeah, I'm going to stop while I'm ahead right there. Let's see, let's go. A burro, I think, is going to be our answer here. Why don't we go over and collect one of these burros? Make sure these creepers are left out of here. Alright. Because I think we had some burros over this way, and we had some burros over the other way, so. I cannot believe that. That is just epic. Alright, spider. Oh. Did he jump down or did he just spawn? He despawned, okay. We are going to go get a burro first, simply because they are the most useful. Alright. Hello, burros. Make sure that creeper isn't on us. Come on. Look how walk me over towards the creeper, you butthole. Now try to tell me that wasn't on purpose. He is gonna do it. He is gonna try to blow us up. Alright. Punch. Jump! There we go. Oh, come on now. You don't know it, but you're coming home with me. I'll have to make sure and turn my particles back up. Wow, you are one stubborn fella, aren't you? Got it? Come on. There we go. Get that saddle on him. Alright. Back to the house. See how you are here. Ah, very sure-footed little fella. Good deal. Come on over here. Sweet. We've got a burro. I wonder if he's got enough jumping power to get over that. I doubt it, but we're gonna try. Just for the fun of it. Nope. Alright. I'll have to put in a double gate to be able to get him in there. So, to ensure he doesn't wander off, you will now see the whole reason I cut this staircase. Definitely gotta take out those going up though. There you go, come on down here. And you just chill down here for a while. I'll be back as soon as I got you a proper pen made, alright? Alright, welcome to the family. And since these guys are already down here, I think when it comes to taming horses, I'll tame these guys. Definitely gotta get rid of these overhangs though. Oh. Hopefully, he will just chill out down there for a little bit until I can get a proper pen built and stuff. And I'll tell you what, guys, that's time. So not too shabby an adventure today. Managed to face the night and take on a few mobs. Got a garden in, managed to collect a mule. I cannot believe that. First cast with our fishing rod, we caught an enchanted fishing pole. Second cast with our fishing rod, we caught our saddle. Couldn't ask for better. Alright. Next step will be to set up a fence all the way around the perimeter so that the villagers can start working the garden here, because of course they do that now in 1.8. They actually plant crops and harvest them and have their own inventories and stuff, which is pretty cool. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me, Delakaba, for Delakaba Presents Let's Play Minecraft 1.8 Hardcore, where we have had an excellent bit of progress. If I can just manage to avoid falling down a hole and killing myself, by golly, we might get farther with this hardcore series than we've ever gotten before. Alright, I shall return. A Minecraft high five with a steak in your face. I'm out. Peace.